Century Arms AP5 with a few bells and whistles. Well, I guess we can talk about this for a second. You don't always have to have like the full-on like Rambo kit regalia that I'm wearing. You could have something as simple as a fanny pack, to be honest. So why chest rigs? Okay. I'm just trying to show you an example of, you don't have to have all of this, but why chest rigs? We wear chest rigs, or we have aids to store ammunition, because one magazine may not always do it. Also, in anything semi-automatic, a lot of failures come from ammunition or magazines. It's not necessarily the gun. Most modern guns are really reliable. But even something like this that you can have to get extra ammunition is super important. But I always like practicing from a chest rig, because I like being that guy that likes to be prepared. And with that being said, if I think I need something more than my pistol to handle the situation, like a mass shooting event, or God forbid some fucking idiot kid on SSRIs wants to shoot up his school because some cartoon told him to, and not a shot at just saying some fucking weird shit, I can respond, you know, in kind with eliminating the threat. So with that being said, I do like to use things like this that help me become a force multiplier. A big thing that I always like to have on all of my chest rigs, or even just carrying daily, is something that holds a tourniquet. If I can shoot somebody, they can shoot me, and I can be shot back too. And so it's nice to have something to stop any big arterial bleeding. Also too, I love dump pouches, okay? In a shitty situation, I'm not really gonna care about retaining stuff, but when I'm out here training, you know, having something that's spent, for instance, we run 10 rounds, right? Instead of dumping on the ground, I can get rid of it in my dump pouch and get right back to work. So, chest rigs are good. But you don't necessarily have to have something like this to be efficient. You can literally have an Adidas fanny pack, or another one I like is like the bandolier style, something that you can quickly just put up and over your shoulder. So let's just run some shit. So, sling techniques. A lot of people, you know, they wear their sling like this. If I am dealing with an active situation, I like to swim out of my sling, and this is the reason why. Everybody who's right-handed likes to shoot from the right side, right? What if I need to shoot from the left side? Well, I'm going to need to cross over and switch hands if I have to, and from both sides. Guys, just because I'm holding a gun sideways like this and looking through my red dot, we have a thing called height over bore. That doesn't mean that I can't point my gun into the object that I'm hiding behind. These are for training, they're plastic, but you can see where people have done that already. I may be one of those guys. But with that being said, if that's concrete, you're gonna get concrete all in your shit, and that's not fun. So you want to make sure that you're passing the actual object you're shooting around, like so. another thing to think about too is safety on, is finger here is the first safety. I got a bunch of reps in and I only shot 30 rounds total. I filled 10 in each one of these things. You don't necessarily have to run through a bunch of ammo in each magazine to get a bunch of reps in. Thank you for your time and cooperation. What a fun gun.